honestly last week we kinda have a mediocre race in which we almost saw Philip Torres dominate until Ludwig Tourette swoops past Torres and rode to the race victory for getting his first career PSRLA Cup Series win. We are now heading here at Kansas Speedway for the 11th race of the 32 race schedule 2024 PSRLA Cup Series season. But hey, it is what it is, and this is the TikTok 400 from Kansas Speedway. Hello everyone, this is Herjo once again in the booth for the second time this week. But hey, this is obviously the third time this week for Alex and Vitaly. But hey, I'm sure you're not tired of favoring his boys, but hey, it is what it is. Well, for the 37 Network special presentation. But yeah, as I've already mentioned, joining alongside me, it's Alex and Vitaly. Hello man.
Hello here, Jill. Hello everyone. And I mean, I run the Grand National Series, so if they get tired of my voice, they should have done. They should have by now.
Yeah, but hey, well, this is the for sure. This is going to be a solid night race, as we already saw in past few days with the Truck Series and the Grand National Series. But hey, this one is 40 cars. So could you possibly be seeing frequent pass for the lead here?
Considering what happened with the Truck Series and the Grand National Series, I'd say 100%. I mean, this race is gonna be super chaotic. And this is how this race was a complete bore fest. But yeah, I can 100% predict that this race is gonna be an absolute slugfest from start to finish. It doesn't matter what position it's gonna be. These drivers are going to be fighting for every single position, every single lap.
Yeah, but hey, well, we all know this is the 11th race of the season, and hey, it's Kansas. Well, this truck must be competitive enough, as you know, there were 43 cars on the entry list, and of course, only 40 will make it. And sadly, it's Firework King Racings again. Both cars did fail to qualify, and the other one is actually the car that actually won last year here, the number 04 for DM Motorsports, but this one is Mitchell Collins. But hey, I know DM Motorsports are kinda sad about that one, but hey, at least we do have ourselves a good battle here alongside this guys, and of course, considering there will be drivers that are going to debut in the PSRLA Cup Series, these are the Kilgore and Bernardo de Oliveira. So both drivers drive for ST Motorsports. But do you expect this guy is going to be competitive enough to beat this regular Cup guys?
For Kilgore, I want to say I don't have a much grasp on his abilities as a driver, so don't want to say too much. As for De Oliveira, I want to say that he's got a shot at a good result here. It's true that his run in the Grand National Series ever since switching over to ST Motorsport, replacing Bruno Di Giacomo, hasn't been the best, but yeah, in my opinion, he's got a pretty good shot at, of the two, I'd say he's got the better shot at a good result.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully that would be the case here with this drivers running here tonight. But hey, it's TikTok 400, it's gonna be a cringe fest, but hey, well, let's look at the point standings after the 10th race of the season that's over. But yeah, considering this is the 11th race, so Jeffrey Fingay currently holding the points lead here with 284 points towards the championship. We all know what happened with Jeffrey Fingay winning both at Atlanta and Texas. Jonah Burge hanging around in second, 4 points behind, tied with Ludwig Tourette, your last week's winner. Well, Nathan Stapleton 8 points behind, so these guys are actually battling for the lead. But Eric Monaco 32 points behind in 5th, Drew Webb 35 points behind, Trey Bartow 37, Zachary Fitzwater 41 points behind, Skylar Taylor 46 points behind, and Anthony Nicol with 48 points behind. But of course, just behind in the cutoff or Persia Estaba 1 point behind, Avery Alford and Angel Gutierrez tied 2 points behind, and then there's Cole Raymond 8 points or 9 points behind the cutoff. But of course, well, the wildcard battles, of course, it's still Bruno Di Giacomo hanging around in 11th seed, and then 12th seed goes to Blaine Keys, currently 16th with 225 points towards the championship with 59 points behind, and he's just few points behind the cutoff. So Blaine Keys still have a shot to make it into the playoffs by a top 10 finish, and Cody Steele just top break for him, just too far away in the standings as he is in 29th and already near the top 30 criteria.
Out of line.
Yeah, no, not qualifying, just the criteria for entering the.
I said cut off line.
Oh man, but hey, I believe. I think we're good. But hey, I think, here we go. Let's go to see the points, oh, not really the point standings, but the starting lineup here presented by Bang Energy, the official energy drink of the PSRLA. So, here we go. So on the poll right now is the number 42 of Anthony Nicol, trying to turn things around this season. Alongside him is the number 25 of Bradley Ream. And then row 2 do have debutant Bernardo de Oliveira driving for PSRLA Motorsports. Alongside him is Nathan Stapleton in the 79. Row 3 do have Jeffrey Finga, your current points leader. Alongside him is Tom Sloman in the number 43. Row 4 do have Blaine Keys, followed by Zachary Fitzwater. And then row 5 do have Eric Monaco and the number 1 of Avery Alford. Alex, who do you think's gonna win the TikTok 400 here in Kansas?
Well, outside of my boys, I want to say Philip Torres. I think that he's got a chip on his shoulder from Dover that he wants to deal with, and I think he is going to be the most of the possibly the most determined out of all these drivers to try and win, try and avenge what happened at Dover.
Yeah, I know he knows what he's doing here. But here we go, pace car's already in. Anton Nicol and Bradley Ream going to the line. Here we go, green gets it to go. TikTok 400 Kansas is underway. Lap number 1 being led by Jeffrey Fingai, another bonus points for the championship for him, and it seems like he's gonna extend that points lead after that one. But here's Tom Sloan hanging around second as he's about to get passed by Bernardo de Oliveira. You know what? This car actually won 2 straight races, but let's see if he can get win number 3 for that car number 77 for All Ireland Motorsports.
I mean, that Jeffrey Fingai has a bit of a safety gap right now, but as we saw in the truck race and the GMS race, having a lead doesn't mean anything because guess what? The 77 of the Oliveira is already pretty much catching up to him. We might see a move in the next couple laps, if not right now.
I mean, let's see. I mean, this top 3 guys are single file right now. Actually make it top 4. As you know what, Anthony Nicol just hang around in 5th after starting on the pole. And he has got some pressure from Zachary Fitzwater as he is coming swoop in past Nicol to get that top 5 slot. As Eric Monaco, I believe he hits the wall. Oh no. He will drop so many positions after that one. Not really so many positions, just several positions. Here's Tacitus Kilgore. First career start for him here in the Cup Series, and absolutely first race for ST Motorsports. So let's see if their debut here in the Cup Series is going to be successful. But you know what, I think technically this is not their debut because their debut is actually from that 2023 Nashville Fairgrounds exhibition race. Well, I mean, that driver was race mate until the team was taken over by Trey Smith because Calistero apparently wants to drive, but here it is right now. But looks like we do have ourselves a passport lead maybe, as maybe De Oliveira going to the inside, not yet, as Jeffrey Fingay actually pulled away for a bit. But let's see if De Oliveira can actually close up.
I don't know. I mean, right now Fingay has a bit of a safety gap right there, and so is De Oliveira from Sloan. Actually, no, never mind. The gap is pretty much evaporating. Here goes De Oliveira. He goes for a move right now. Maybe on the back stretch. There it goes. He tries for a move on the inside of Fingay. Can De Oliveira make it happen into the back stretch? Fingay has that little bit of advantage, but look, entering turn 3, and Fingay looks like still going to keep it. But now De Oliveira is going to get the help from Tom Sloan, and also Zachary Fitzwater, my fancy, entering into the battle. And the footage froze, and there we go, De Oliveira is going to take the lead of the race.
You know what? Jeffrey Fingay lost, maybe going to lose 2 positions in 1 turn maybe? Or make it 3. As Tom Sloan gets swooped past Fingay for 2nd, and you know what? Bernardo De Oliveira is out of here.
In the meantime, there we go. Zachary Fitzwater tries himself for a move on Fingay.
Yeah, teammate battle here.
And he's going. And looks like yeah, he got that one.
You know what? Here's your pick to win, Philip Torres. He's now right inside the top 5, so maybe he's trying to close in the gap into the Durrani Racing guys, Tom Sloan, and Bernardo De Oliveira. But here comes Zachary Fitzwater to the inside. Not yet, as actually he's going to the inside of Tom Sloan, and as well as the 41 of Jeffrey Fingay. So it's gonna be 2-3 maybe for Durrani Racing, but let's see if they can if Zachary Fitzwater can get close into Bernardo De Oliveira.
Right now, that 77 car has a bit of a safety gap right there, and it looks like it's not going to evaporate as quickly as it did for Fingay against De Oliveira. But never say never. Actually, I think the 52 car actually closed a lot in around turn 2 to the 77 car. The move is very much in the near future, but actually the thing is, we're on lap 11. How the pit window is supposed to be?
I think it's gonna be between 25 to 30. I'm not really sure because, you know, or maybe we're going to see 2 cycles. I'm not really sure what's the strategy for these guys. Anyway, Anthony Nicol in 6th right now, followed by Bruno Di Giacomo in 7th. Great run for him. Well, he's trying to hang around inside the top 30, maybe trying to barge inside the top 20. But you know, there were actually some rumors that Bruno Di Giacomo could possibly be in the number 70, swapping cars mid-season to ensure qualification in every race. But I'm not really sure, just the rumors. Then there's the number 5 of Eric Monaco in 8th. Then we do have Ludovic Charette, your last week's winner from Dover, in 9th in a TikTok car. And then in 10th here is the number 79 of Nathan Stapleton.
I think the short is Canadian because I'm pretty sure there's a certain blonde the former president is not be happy about that one. In the meantime, Charette is going to take the place off of Monaco. Out of turn 2 into the back stretch, and it looks like Stapleton might also fancy move on Monaco, but also a move on Charette. Depends on what he's going to do. Charette is going to clear the 5 car, and so is Stapleton, and maybe the 30. Is it Ella Baker?
Yeah, it's Ella Baker in the number 50, newly number 59.
The 59. Also, Shrivastava is going to clear Eric Monaco, and also is that Blaine Keys? Yeah, Blaine Keys, and okay, that 5 car definitely has a problem. He's dropping like a rock right now.
And we missed that passport lead here. Zachary Fitzwater just took the lead over Fingay and Di Giacomo, but sorry, not Di Giacomo, because that's Bernardo De Oliveira. Yeah, because You know when... Ooh! I believe
I
he's
mean,
gonna overshoot the turns too, but he's gonna keep it clean, and he didn't hit the wall. So let's see if he can get close back into slow one and the Durrani guys.
I mean, both Bernardo and Bruno were ST drivers in the Gen S, so I understand the confusion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it is... Well, Benetti Giacomo is driving now for your team, and I mean, he used to drive the 77 until he decided to turn full-time here in the Cup Series after winning his first 2 races with PSRLA Motorsports. And there's a yellow! And Tacitus Kilgore.
Ooh, that's Tacitus Kilgore.
Man, he got spun out, I believe. So, I believe he's the only driver to spin out, but hey, first caution of the night here at TikTok 400 at Kansas, and it's because of Tacitus Kilgore. Playing car. I mean, ST Motorsports loves to feel that paint scheme, so that's why they had this one in the bag. Ooh, I saw 2 skid marks, so I'm not really sure if those are from...
Yeah.
Anyway, so Zachary Fitzwater and Jeffrey Fingai decides to go into the pits under caution. Then maybe all of them are coming down. Yeah, obviously all of them.
Looks like... Yeah.
So let's look into... Yeah, actually, let's go see... Turn into Bernardo de Oliveira. Bradley Rim.
You almost called Bruno the Giacomo again, didn't you?
I almost did. So let's see. All of them are going to replace 4 tires in the fuel. And Philip Torres, no. Jeffrey Fingai is gonna come out first.
Close. And Fingai got it.
Yeah. But Zachary Fitzwater lost a lot of positions. Surprisingly. I believe he had a problem inside the pits and he just came out and he's going to restart in deep of the field. Top break for the 52.
That could easily be the end of the race for him.
You know what? They might actually bowl this one just like what Liverpool is about to happen in the Premier League.
Don't mention it.
I'm sorry. But I'm a fan of Arsenal. Mikel Arteta for life, man.
I'm not gonna comment it any further because we need to focus on much more important things.
Yeah, actually you're right. Let's see the replay to see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night here for the TikTok 400 at Kansas. First caution is out here, and that's for Tacitus Kilgore. Well, he's just hanging around the outside, drafting Eric Monaco, and here's Avery Alford with, I believe, is just too aggressive move for him. Spins Kilgore into the front stretch, into touch up grass, turns this one into a skating rink. Good thing here is he didn't hit anyone, and ooh, Skylar Taylor actually almost hit Tacitus Kilgore in that one. So probably that's the only incident that happened now. But man, you gotta be kidding me. Like after everything. Well, yeah. Well, at least Tacitus Kilgore is going to continue to race. So yeah, I believe that's the only thing that we're going to review about that. But let's go back to the racetrack for more action here for the TikTok 400.
Yeah, that's even that was even we're coming out of the caution.
I know, but hey, sometimes we just talk about football, but whatever. But anyway, of course, soccer. When if you're from the America, what the heck? I mean, you know what Logan Sargent told, what the F is the kilometer? But anyway, Jeffrey Fingai
Really? Anyway.
I think that's an edit if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the pace car is already in. Jeffrey Fingai and Tom Sloan are going to bring us back to the green flag racing over the TikTok 400. And yes, I do emphasize TikTok 400 in every chance I have. As Tom Sloan actually have a good jump over Jeffrey Fingai and he's gonna clear. And yes, he is.
Also, look, Jonah Burge behind. There was a bit of a dive bomb on his part, and he's now fighting with Bruno, and also my fancy a battle with the 94 of Carl Sharp. Actually, no, never mind. He's fallen back. I think I saw Sloan hit in the wall there.
I think he didn't. He just fell back. But hey, Jeffrey Fingai is back into the lead here, and Porsche Staba is back in the 95 for Team Velocitar. The former Canadian Orange Motorsports, now Team Velocitar, because I don't care. As ooh, 3 wide for the second. Carl Sharp, what a move!
Ooh, there.
How about that?
And Sharp is going to. Yeah, that was actually pretty impressive.
Wow, just wow, man. You know, well, ooh, caution is out again, and well. See this Kilgore.
Oh, that's Kilgore's race.
And Fitzwater.
That's his race over.
And Matak. And Oskin.
Okay.
And Messi.
Someone else.
And Porto. And Garrison. And man.
Dude, stop, please.
You saw that skid mark over there. That's obviously what happened. So obviously some guys are coming to the pits. Some guys are coming out. Man, I've already seen this before. 2020 Chick-fil-A Cup Series. I pulled a Alan Gustafson moment, if you know what I mean, from Charlotte race, I believe that was. When suddenly Chase Elliott came into the pits. About 2 laps to come, coming for 2 laps to go. And didn't work in well, so I believe we're going to see some split strategy here. Fingai staying out, or maybe not a split strategy because some cars that actually have damage, but I'm not really sure. But Stapleton is the first driver to come out, so yeah, obviously split strategy. But anyway, enough of that yada yada yada. Let's go see what happened to bring out the second caution of the night here at the TikTok 400 at Kansas Speedway. Apparently, 4 wide didn't work to bring out the second caution of the day, as Zachary Fitzwater attempting to dive to the inside and made contact with Skylar Taylor, Sam Oskin, and look at that spinner, and then Matt Tuck, just an innocent victim here. Then Trey Smith as well. To see the Kilgore. Ooh, Matt Tuck, if you saw that.
Ooh.
Wow, what a flip. Then the Cedus Kilgore hits Zachary Fitzwater, and look at Santi Messi, Trey Bartow, Jonathan Carrison. Heavy damage for these guys. Man.
Talk about a wreck.
Well, wow. You gotta be kidding me. Well, this would probably end Matt Tuck's day here, and maybe Zachary Fitzwater's as well. Let's see the replay in real time.
So, they're coming out to the backstretch, and there it goes. Look at that duck, and yeah, talk about a big wreck. That was actually pretty impressive.
And look, yeah.
And also, as you can see, the car Tesla Kilgore is fuming, and yeah, that was the reason why his day is officially done.
Yeah, obviously that's the case here. But hey, look at that. Let's go back into racing here at Kansas Speedway for the running of TikTok 400. Oh, sorry for the delay. I was actually watching the TikTok of my girl. I mean, she sent me those a few days ago, and I just wanna watch her because she's too beautiful. But anyway, let's go back into racing, shall we?
Yeah, we should probably should.
Well,
Oh my god.
anyway, some guys went into the pits, some guys didn't. So we're going to see some split strategy here. You know, Nathan Stapleton, yeah. All 18 drivers stayed out. Nathan Stapleton is the first driver to come out the pit, so he is in 19th. So let's see if that move is going to work here at Kansas Speedway. You know, I mentioned before, anyway, pace cars in and we're going back to green, whatever. But you know, I mentioned before that during the same track, but that was actually from the day version of the track, Kansas, that was the Great Wall Lodge 400 at Kansas. As I don't care, I'm not gonna say about this move because Thompson's gonna take that lead and 3 wide for third. But anyway, as mentioned before, I had a split strategy over there, and I eventually won that freaking race. Like, that was actually basically me breaking the curse of being unlucky at the Wawa Cup Series now. That was the Chick-fil-A Cup Series before. But anyway, here's Jeffrey Fingai still hanging around second, about to be passed by Anthony Nicol, and might actually lose 2 positions from Ludovic Charette with his TikTok car coming into third.
China.
Yes, please.
And might also lose a position to Jenner Russell right there, and in fact he's going to, and also Fingai is probably going to lose a position to Cody Sill now, but Sill is right there behind the 41 car. But yeah, I think that move completely caught Fingai off guard because yeah, he just dropped like a rock back there. In the meantime, we got a pretty big mosh pit right there. Darby Oliveira is going to attack Nathan Stapleton, his teammate, and he's going to make
I think that strategy.
And now he has to deal with Cole Raymond and Kim Kimanek.
I think that strategy actually worked because some guys are actually dropping back. You know, Kyle Sharp restarted second, fell back way over at 17th. But here it is right now. Let's see if we can recover some positions. But yeah, I believe they did some big brain move here, as Able Motorsports currently 1-2 right now. If this 44 car of Jaden Russell get able to pass Ludwig Charette, they may be able to go 1-2-3 for the team. But you know what? Jaden Russell failed to get a top 10 yet this season. I believe number 44 Able Motorsports has a curse. I mean, last year when the 44 used to be Ludovic Charette's, well, he was kind of unlucky in that ride until he moved to Czech Republic Motorsports and actually won. And speaking of which, the TikTok car is coming into second, trying to pass Anthony Nicol. Sorry, I almost said Nathan Nicol.
And also Jenner Russell is making sure notice of Anthony Nicol. He's all over the rear of that TikTok China car. Okay, I'll stop it. But never mind. Charette is gonna get a little bit of a safety gap away from that 44 car. And also Fingai overtook Nicol for for place. Yeah, never mind. There goes Oliveira. He's actually going for a double move on the inside. He's make sure notice of Nicol. He's going to make sure notice of Jeffrey Fingai. And now he has his sight set on Jenner Russell and Ludovic Charette. What a move.
You know what? That actually kind of remind me of what I completely did way back 2020. As here we go, battle for second between Charette and Jaden Russell. Well, Ludovic Charette overshoots. He just overshoots. He didn't hit the wall really, and he's gonna lose 2 positions. As maybe Jeffrey Fingai trying to make a 3. I think he will, but Ludovic Charette has to run from the outside and he's gonna keep 4th place. And looks like here's the number 77 of De Oliveira. His strategy actually worked. You know what? He kind of remind me of myself from 2020, that race I mentioned. Well, let's see if we can catch into Tom Sloman and maybe going to get that number 77, the 3rd victory of the season, maybe? Eh,
Looks like well, I think he actually did increase the gap real quick right there before Slow managed to actually get himself a bit of a safety gap again, and then can side by side between. Never mind, they're gonna be the Oliveira on the inside of Sloan, and looks like the 77 is going to take it into the backstretch. Yes, he will. Bernardo de Oliveira in the lead of the
You know what?
TikTok 400.
The China 400, you mean?
Nah, actually, you know what? I was just, you know what? I'm glad, yeah, you, you picked up on that one. You picked up on the joke.
Well, anyway, let's see if Tom Sullivan can catch back into De Oliveira. As De Oliveira, you know what's with him. Funny thing about this one is the 77 four-time car of RLA Motorsports has more wins than Skylar Taylor and Nathan Stapleton because they both have 0. Just like the UK in Eurovision, 0.
Talk about washed up drivers. Of course, we're no fans with either Taylor or Stapleton. But in the meantime, that 77 car looks. I mean, they're still up 39, and they might do a second stop, maybe. If it depends on what's going to happen. Actually, no, the 77 might actually have to pit again because. I don't know. Actually, because of that first early pit, and looks like Drew Webb is going to fight with the 44 of Jalen Russell, and he's going to take third place away from the 44 car. And Charette back there might also fancy a move on the 44 car again, but right now Russell has a bit of a safety gap. But again, this is Kansas. The safety gap don't exactly exist. So let's see what's going to happen.
Well, Bernardo de Oliveira still hanging around with the lead here. You know what? Awesome paint scheme here. Citizens Bank Toyota for RLA Motorsports. It's just a copy of the truck series. But wait, this might actually be a jinx because John Jazz won with that exact paint scheme.
I mean, it's not a jinx; it's a lucky charm. But yeah, that would actually be pretty. That would be pretty cool if they could get both the trucks and the cup win here. That they're not getting. They didn't get. Of course, they will never get a GNS car, GNS win unless someone decides to actually join in with Citizens Bank car. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Anyway, Anthony Nicol went into the pits, so I believe this is a strategy for him. Because apparently he's the only driver to come in. So maybe...
I honestly think that's on a scheduled stop. In the meantime, that was... Ooh, look at Drew Webb. Drew Webb is glued to the rear of Tom Sloan, and he might try for a move. I mean, it's not going to happen now because Sloan managed to actually defend his position. But again, this is Kansas, so... gaps don't exactly matter. Out of 1 into 1 and 2, and there goes Webb. He tries for a move at the exit of 2 into the backstretch, but he backs out. But Drew Webb is right there. The move is it's almost inevitable.
Well, you know, I kind of found out probably some reason why in the world Bernardo de Oliveira went into the front real fast. You know, it's probably because of his, you know, he has a pressure tire than Tom Sloan and other drivers that didn't stop earlier. But let's see if that would be the same case here tonight. But hey,
also because he's a Junior.
Well. Ooh, actually, Anthony Nicol with a bad luck. So he's currently stuck in the pits.
That's race over. That's a race over for Anthony Nicol right there.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say 9 laps to go, by the way. So anyway, but once we cross the line, we're 8 to go here at Kansas. But everything could happen. Stay tuned. So
Actually, come to think of it, isn't this like the largest gap that we've had this entire weekend? Like almost a second away from first and second, is it?
I believe it is.
Well then, and well, it might actually get even bigger.
Tom Sloan
It might get even
stopping?
bigger if. Okay, no, yeah, Tom's only stopping. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind what I was going to say.
Well, maybe it's a good thing that this guy's actually went into a stop earlier, so that would probably a big brain move over for Bernardo de Oliveira. Joab and Kyle Sharp is in third, but about to lose position away from Skylar Taylor. Then there's Cody Smart, surprisingly, is in fifth. Phil Torres in sixth, maybe coming to a stop as well. Cody still went into the stop, yeah. Nathan Stapleton.
There's Torres.
Torres coming in, as well as Burridge. Burridge might actually lost his points lead after that one. So probably bad strategy for the guys that actually stayed out. Here's Tom Slovan. I believe he just went into gas only. Not really sure though. As here's 5 laps to go for Bernardo de Oliveira, trying to get his first career win in the Cup Series in his debut. Trying to pull the same thing as someone blew up, and it's Kirian Jimenez.
Oh, that's Kirian Jimenez.
You gotta be kidding me. Can this will be actually put out a caution? Can this be a caution? Please be a caution. Idea, but come on.
That's where that, and looks like it's not gonna be a caution.
Well, not really sure.
And
how about that?
I mean,
ooh, some guys actually went down. Bruno Di Giacomo. Wait, there's lights out? Caution's out? Caution's out.
Wait. Okay. So we are in for an overtime.
That's for sure, and this might actually went this race. Is this race chaotic enough for these guys?
And this is absolutely bad news for De Oliveira because, yeah, now at this point, he has to defend like his life depends on it at the restart with a 50 with a Drew Webb that wants to. Well, everybody wants to win here, but Drew Webb is going to start second, so you know he's probably going to do absolutely everything he can to make the overtake.
Well, Drew Webb trying to get his second career second career win or second win of the season, whatever you call it. That Skylar Taylor is also there. Cody Smart in fourth, surprisingly. I believe this might be actually be his first top 10 of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Then there's Nathan Stapleton. You know what? Other Island Motorsports cars are restarting all in the inside line. So there might be a chance that it would be a 1-2-3 finish for Other Island Motorsports. And then Tom Sloan in 6th? No, sorry. It's a lap car. It's now a lap down. Plenty of guys in a lap down. So there's only 12 cars in the lead lap.
Well then, that caution came at the worst possible time then.
Then there's the 95 Porsche Stava in 6th. Avery Alford in 7th. Tony Brady in 8th.
Brady.
Then there's Angel Gutierrez in 9th.
Angel Gutierrez and then the 5 other Monaco.
Monaco is in 10th. Then Stray Smith in 11th. And there's Dale Johnson and wow, Ella Baker. I saw the damage. Did she hit someone, I believe? Or maybe collided with Matthew Hubert.
I mean, we wanted to see if the Hubert's rear is damaged.
Yeah, we will also review that one later on, but after reviewing Kirian Jimenez, yada yada yada. Don't call us a cooking show. This is the PSRLA Cup Series. But anyway, let's see the replay to see what brought out the third caution of the night here in the PSRLA for the running of the TikTok 400. You know what? There's nothing much to review here as Kieran Jimenez, boom, just come out of his box and blew his engine like yeet. Then holds Alan Jefferson, even though Alan Jefferson has a chance to pass this 39 machine to the inside or the outside, but he didn't, and just holding himself, hoping for caution. And it ended up so badly wherein there's several cars that ended up lapped down. But wow, just wow. But anyway, looking at another incident between Appalachian Motorsports teammates.
And check this out. Trey Pardo smashes into his teammate, and also Ella Barker smashes into the 4 of Pardo, and that's going to be the end of the day for the 4 car, and also massive damage on Ella Baker's car. Well, Hubert looks to be, well, no, his car is also pretty smashed in, so yeah, what, that was a freak accident for sure.
Ooh. And even Dale Johnson second scrapping the wall even though under caution.
Yeah, just what is going on in this race?
Bewitched maybe by China?
I guess.
Yeah, maybe we have to go back into racing. Well. We'd come together for one cause, and you know what? Here it is. Another overtime attempt. But hey, let's see. Bernardo de Oliveira restarting first. Drew Webb in second. Then there's Skylar Taylor. Cody Smart. Then Nathan Stapleton rounds out the top 5. Then there's Persia Estaba, Angel Gutierrez, Eric Monaco, and not really Trey Smith, and Dale Johnson the second. I believe these are the 10 drivers. But here we go. We are back to green. 2 laps to go here, and ooh, the 51 of Cody Smart almost made that move from the outside, and Drew Webb actually counts as the leader at that time. But here's the 77 of, man, you gotta be kidding me. And no, he's low. Drew Webb, no. Bernardo de Oliveira is low, and he's coming to the pits, and Drew Webb also coming to the pits, and Cody Smart staying out.
Oh my God! Don't tell me this.
And he's low as well.
Oh no! Oh.
There's a concussion. Ooh, Jaden Russell.
Ooh, that's why.
We might actually see a second overtime attempt. This is chaos. Wait, hang on.
Well,
you gotta be kidding me. Cody Smart running out of fuel. I believe they're in the wrong strategy. They should have pitted. Man.
Okay. Well then.
Could this possibly put this guys back into the lead lap?
I have absolutely no idea. But hey, guess what? I was right with my prediction. I said it was gonna be an absolute slugfest, and guess what? It was.
You gotta be kidding me. And it's just a fuel only stop for these guys. We should see what happened to bring out the 4th caution of the night here at the TikTok 400 from Kansas Speedway, China. Okay, I said it for you.
A caution that has brought our first overtime of the night. We are looking at Jaden Russell, and there is going to make it 3 wide with Monaco and Jonah Burridge, and he, ooh, Shirostava makes some more. Torres makes with Shirostava, and Jay Russell smashes into the car of Torres, and also gets hit by Sill. That's gonna be the end of the day. The end of the race for Sill, and also he makes contact with the 5 car, and also yeah, that's also the end of the day for Jaden Russell.
Wow,
Man, that was some pretty nasty hits. Wow.
wow, what a crash. Well, this will definitely end up this guy's day, but hey, I believe that is something, the only thing that we're going to review here as we are coming back to the second overtime attempt. Maybe that one's going to be a clean one. And we are absolutely back here for the running of the TikTok 400 from Kansas Speedway.
I know.
And this might actually possibly be the most chaotic race that we do have here in the PSRLA Cup Series history, as these guys tend to fall back. Drew Webb, then there should be, wow, fix this.
Okay, something is wrong.
Oh, Tony Brady is actually restarting in the outside lane. Then we do have, yeah, catch up, man. And they're in the racing speed already.
And looks like they're going to green.
And we're coming back to green with 2 laps to go. And could this be actually the win for either Drew Webb or Avery Alford or Skylar Taylor or Tony Brady? Not really, as here you go. Can we see some chaos? Can we see some chaos? Hopefully not, please. Please. Oh, there's a crash!
Ooh,
Big one!
Yep. Ooh, oh my god.
You!
This time I'm trying nothing about it. Okay.
Oh!
Ooh, that,
Man!
No,
You gotta be. Is that a caution of all time, maybe? And there's... Or is the Appalachian Motorsports race right now going from bad to worse? Or are we going to actually see the race with the most overtime attempts? Because last year, we only limited the overtime attempts to 3, but now we removed that one and goes unlimited. From 54 laps, extended to Yeetus Deepus. I believe we were actually right for moving over from having an 8 p.m. race to 7 p.m. race. And Tom Sloan's race might actually be over. Nathan Stapleton's race also over. Blanky's race also over. Bradley I believe is over. Ludovic Charette, is he retiring? Yes, he is, as well as Dale Johnson does yada yada yada. Even Bruno Di Giacomo. So many retirees, man. Anyway, let's see a replay to see what happened to bring out the caution. The 5th caution, I believe, yeah?
I think.
Yeah. To see the 5th caution of the night here for the TikTok 400 at China. Oh, sorry, Kansas Speedway. 5th caution of the night. I jinx it, maybe. But hey, is caused by Avery Alford and Bradley Ream. Bradley Ream trying to jump to the inside. And, ooh, I think Alford trying to go into the pits and make contact with Bradley Ream. And then make a chain reaction up. Brady, Stapleton, even Trey Smith and Sam Alaskan, Bruno Di Giacomo, Tom Sloan, Then, damn, no. Kyle Sharp, Tom Sloan, Matthew Hubert with a hard hit, and there's Bruno Di Giacomo with a flip. Even Travis Crampton, and then, oh my god. Wow, what a crash. You gotta be kidding me. Bradley Ream just stopping the track. Just game over for him. As well as, Ludovic Charette, look at that, into the grass. This is so hard to watch. To have these guys end with a race like this. And this is going to be costly for these teams and drivers. Let's see the replay in real time.
So we're here in real time. We're watching Bradley Ream. There goes, and there goes the chain reaction. And yeah, Trey and Bruno got involved. And look at Hubert, that flipping over Bruno. And
man, that's so hard. But hey, we do still have more racing to go here. But hopefully the next one's going to be clean. But let's go back into the racetrack for the third overtime attempt. Welp, did we just turned this 54 lap race into more than double. 19 cars, or technically 20 if you count Anthony Nicol, are left. With how in the world these guys are racing? So only 7 cars, or maybe 6, 5, 4. I lost count. But Drew Webb, Skylar Taylor, then Tony Brady are probably the only guys that have a chance to win this race. Should there be a chaos, then let it be. 3 cars battling out. Drew Webb, Skylar Taylor, Tony Brady, and green is back in the air. 2 laps to go. Hopefully this is actually the 2 laps to go. As Tony Brady drops down the order. So this might actually seal the 3rd place. And look at that! Skylar Taylor stuck into the outside. He's kinda slow. But Drew Webb has the advantage. And these guys are coming down.
Okay, they're pitting.
Same chaos, just like what happened in the
At Dover.
Yeah. Wait, is Skylar Taylor trying to extend that one? Wait, hang on. He is too slow.
The car is dead.
Final lap of the race.
I think that car is completely silent. Either it's run out of fuel or the car is dead.
Yeah, well, this is officially the last lap of the race, but let's see if we can catch up. But Angel Gutierrez counted as the leader.
And
he wins.
He's got it.
Angel Gutierrez wins the TikTok 400 after that so much chaos.
And apparently Taylor is credited with 3rd place. I mean, second is Cody Smart. Great result for Cody Smart. And then 3rd is
if he got
Taylor,
if he actually got credited for that 3rd place because he's still in the backstretch. So maybe Drew Webb would more likely to take 3rd. Or maybe how?
What?
Yeah, still a good battle between these guys.
But what just...
What? Taylor.
And apparently because of that, only 2 cars finished on the lead lap.
I mean, just wow. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, now we need to see the official results because this just don't look right.
Yeah, so Angel Gutierrez and Cody Smart, apparently those 2 guys are the only drivers to finish it on the lead lap. Then Skylar Taylor credited with a 3rd place finish, despite what happened. Drew Webb in 4th, Bernardo de Oliveira, solid debut for him inside the top 5. Trey Smith, Roberto Brown Jr., Jonah Burridge, then Tony Brady, then Santi Messi runs out the top 10. Here's the rest of the results. Like, this is the race. Wow, what a race. But yeah, man. If you think this race is already chaotic for you, you better think again. But anyway, here's the point standings after this race. So after all the chaos that happened, here's the point standings after 11 races. So the points leader is now Jonah Bridge again. Still Jonah Bridge. Oh yeah, sorry. Jonah Bridge retakes the points lead. 313 points towards the championship, followed by Jeffrey Fingai 30 points behind. Nathan Stapleton 16 points behind. Lady Picture at 17 points behind. Joe Webb 26 points behind. Angel Gutierrez inside now the top 10, 35 points behind. Scarlett Taylor 36 points behind. Eric Monaco 39 points behind. And Berkshire Saba 54 points behind. Then Cole Raymond 57 points behind. And then just behind were Bill Torres and Trey Bartow is now outside the top 10. Then Avery Alford as well. Dale Johnson. Zachary Pittsburgh is still hanging around here. So yeah. But I wasn't really sure where... Oof. Bruno Di Giacomo fell back to 27. So this is gonna be a dangerous position for him. Then Thompson fell back to 28. Damn. Wow. And Cody Sale is now outside the top 30. So if he wants to go back into the battle for the playoffs, he has to go back inside the top 30. But Bruno Di Giacomo is in 27th right now. Then the battle for 12th spot is going to Zachary Fitzwater, because Blankies is just, you know, but the battle is too close here. Don't get me wrong. Just 5 points battle gap between these guys. So final thoughts about the race.
Well, there's a good reason why I don't do predictions in the Grand National Series races, because I joked about this race being a wreckfest, and guess what happened?
Well,
but yeah, I mean there's really no really other words to explain this other than it was good. It was good racing, and then all hell broke loose, and it became a wreckfest. So yeah. Also, I didn't like the fact that Trey and Bruno got involved in that crash. So yeah, you know what, I just want to. I mean, I should probably be happy because Trey at least managed to establish a sixth place finish. But yeah, this was actually, now we can consider this race a race of all time.
yeah, absolutely. From 54 laps to 67 freaking laps. But yeah, I guess we do have already had enough of this race. But thank you guys very much for watching. Well, how about that? Congratulations to Angel Gutierrez for winning the TikTok 400. So next race, this is absolutely bonkers. We're going next at Darlington for Darlington 400. So the 12th race of the season. But yeah, well, hopefully this race is going to be a race of... Oh my god, what a race. Oh, sorry, the race name is actually the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington. So let's see how this guys can manage this one. But hey, thank you guys again very much for watching. And again, so long everyone. Congratulations to Angel Gutierrez.